In this video, we're going to cover how to trace around the legs, or how to trace around one leg at a time in a few different variations. Still working with the basic lacing idea. You can even start from up here on the torso, work your way down around the waist, down around the thighs. Then you can actually start to bend down and trace all the way down around the shins. Bring that back up. When you're leaning over in this position and you start to trace the torso again, you can choose to stay down so that people are seeing the trace all the way around to your back before you come up here and maybe do something higher up. So play with that. It's a decent exercise to mix up your torso tracing coming down around both legs. But then where it really gets interesting is when you actually decide to trace around one leg at a time. So same idea, you're just tracing around the leg, finding a flip and guiding it back behind the leg to the front again. You have to take extra care not to step on your fibers like I just did, and also take extra care as you flip to make sure there's enough room for the extra fiber to come through and not get trapped. So this could actually look like coming all the way to an elbow wrap and back underneath. But if I get too close, I might tangle the fiber up and get stuck. That's something you need to spend extra care with. So if you feel comfortable tracing around one leg, of course you can trace around the other leg. You want to practice both near leg and far leg, and then you can start switching between the two. So this is where body movement again comes in handy. So as I trace from behind this leg around, I'm going to turn my torso to look at the other leg, bring the handle through under the arm where I can get another wrist loop, trace around this leg, and again, as I'm coming to the front, turn my torso to look over at the other leg again, and that naturally moves the fiber close to the position it needs to be in. So look something like this. You can stay here for a moment, come up, go back down, place between both legs, maybe even come to the front, so on and so forth. So play with that, spend a little extra time figuring out how not to get too tangled up around here, and spend extra time paying attention to how to move the torso from side to side to switch legs. And this is also another one of these things where you really want to focus on pointing the light at the body part. So when I'm coming across, I start pointing around the thigh until I can get my loop. So play with that, get used to down low, and at this point you're going to have most of the building blocks you need to start tracing and comboing all the way from the ground up the torso, up behind the head. So then we can really start putting combos together. All right, have fun with that.